Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. We are live on Periscope, Instagram. We don't get to do Instagram a lot, and Twitch, YouTube. So make sure you're following me everywhere so you can see all the different angles and comments and chat. First comment to the broadcast coming in from Lise on YouTube, and I see Hayden. Hey, Peter. Asmer. Hayden, you were the first comment to the broadcast on Periscope. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. We are going to be talking a little bit more about this book, which we've been working on for about 3 weeks. So this is called Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. Handstand walk. I can't do that just yet, Brennan. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Maria. How are you guys? So there's the book. And actually, I have my sketch pad kind of covered here, so bear with me. Okay. So, oh, thanks for the super hearts, Peter. There you are. Oh, you just became the stream boss like that. We've only been live for 2 minutes and you're already stream boss, Hayden. Thank you so much for the support. This is how we keep the channel going. Hey, Al. I think I missed some comments there, but this is my sketch pad. And I am not an artist. I've never drawn before. Hey, Pop Culture. So we just started this. I did some pre-instruction drawings that were assigned, which were drawing someone from memory, drawing your own boss. Are you the boss now? Oh, thank you, Al. Thank you. Do you like my red cash cannons too? We had to draw a self-portrait and also one of my hands, my left hand. You drew your non-dominant hand. Yeah, you beat Dan, Lise. I know. Oh, my hair looks good. Thanks. I redid it. And this is, I showered and I just straightened it right before this broadcast. So thank you. I'm glad it looks good. I'm a little hot. Might take this shirt off. Hey, good morning, Rob. Right, Rob. Put it right there because I'll probably fluctuate with temperatures. What's up with the cash cannons? When we get to 10,000 super hearts, we load up one cash cannon. When we get to 20,000 super hearts, we let off both cash cannons at once. So basically, if we only are at 10,000 or between 10 and 20,000 at the end of the broadcast, we'll let one off at the end. And anytime we're in an increment of 20,000 super hearts, we let them both off. So that's how the cash cannons work. So we did the 3 pre-instruction drawings. Now I can't show those to you guys because I'm not supposed to look at them again until the end of the teachings. And that's what this book is for, people who don't know how to draw, and it's teaching us how to do that. So yes, I remembered your name, Blob. So that's what we're working on now. I only did one instructed drawing so far last weekend, and that was the vase faces. So this is the result of what I drew last weekend. So you can see the vase in the middle. Sorry, let me just turn the ring light off for a second. Put myself in darkness. Oh, it's still reflecting. We got to 10,000 super hearts. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're going to now definitely let off at least one of these cash cannons before the end of the broadcast. And you can see the vase in the middle. And then you can also see the profiles of 2 faces looking at each other here. So it's supposed to be pretty symmetrical, but my vase is a little, it's kind of like if I was to actually mold a vase myself. Oh, and here you go on Instagram too. Thanks for all the hearts on Instagram. And my trophy wife, will have to ask my husband, I suppose. All right. So this is going to be, actually, let's talk about this one. So we didn't read the aftermath of this. I'm pretty dark now. Let me get my light back on. You're going to do your night workout? All right, well, you can come watch the replay and you'll see the cash cannons definitely before the end. Thanks for being here. Okay. Let's get some light on this. Oop. Whoa. That's weird. Okay. Better? Okay. So we didn't read the aftermath. So why we did that? Why did we do the vase faces? What's the point of that instruction? Well, let's find out why you did this exercise. Nearly all of my students experience some confusion or conflict while doing this exercise. A few people experience a great deal of conflict, even a moment of paralysis. Oops. There we go. Hey, Tracy. If this happened to you, you may have come to a point where you needed to change direction in the drawing, but didn't know whether the line should go right or left. The conflict may have been so great that you could not make your hand move the pencil to continue the drawing. That is the purpose of this exercise, to create mental conflict, so that each person can experience in their own mind the crunch that can occur when instructions are inappropriate to the task at hand. I believe that the conflict can be explained this way. I gave you instructions that strongly plugged in the verbal system in the brain. Remember, I insisted that you name each part of the profile, and I said, now redraw the profile once more and really think what those terms mean. And referring to the vase, I stressed the word symmetrical. Then I gave you a task that to complete the second profile and simultaneously the symmetrical vase that can only be done by shifting to the visual spatial mode of the brain. Hey, Mikey, what? Go to bed. I just woke up at, when did I wake up today? Like 6 p.m. I think. I don't know. I mean, some people like when I'm animated, some people like when I'm not animated. I don't know. I'm just going back and forth. You're making the rounds. Thank you, Tracy. The book is called Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. So many different places to keep track of comments. I love it. We're live on 4 platforms right now: Instagram, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. I was doing the states as if I was animated. Oh, this is what I have to do when I'm animated. I have to keep my eyes open and keep my eyebrows up. So that's really what I look like when I'm trying to be that anime girl. Thank you, Danny. I can't, I can't please everyone all the time. I just gotta pick one or the other. And I didn't do my hair and makeup for no reason. Where is Jack? Oh, you can't see him? Wait, that, you see? Boom, Jack. I'm blocking him though. Do you see the cash cannons? Instagram can't really see everything. This is full of money. You love me platonically? Good. I love you all platonically. Alright. But not my cat. I love him especially special. Okay. This is the part of the brain that can perceive and non-verbally assess visual relationships of sizes, curves, angles, and shapes. The difficulty of making that mental shift causes a feeling of conflict and confusion and even a momentary mental paralysis. You may have found a way to solve the problem, thereby enabling yourself to complete the second profile and therefore the symmetrical vase. My vase is not very symmetrical, but it's fine. It's fine. How did you solve it? By telling yourself not to think of the names of the features? By shifting your focus from the face to the vase? That's what I did. I focused on the vase more than the face, for sure. For sure. The show. By using a grid, drawing vertical and horizontal lines to help you see relationships. I definitely didn't do that, but that would have been nice. I actually have these little viewfinders that would have helped me do that too. It's stuck in my mirror. The cash cannon, yes. You're going to start yoga classes? That sounds awesome. I'm happy to help if I can. There's the little one and the big one. So you can kind of have like a little grid. So you can line things up like eyeballs and noses. Good morning, Yet765. How are you? Did you mark points where the outermost and innermost curves occurred? Oh yeah, I did do that actually with the nose. The noses, like I drew like a fake line across and made a point and tried to like figure out the proportion, but I still didn't do very good. It's okay though. I'm proud of just the fact that I'm staying committed and just showing up each weekend and trying it. The list here, these are the sponsors from the last 30 days at femyoga.com. They're the people that keep this channel going. So if you'd like to join the ranks and be on my screen, I would love to have you. And you just jump over to femyoga.com. You weren't following me, Jordan? Thanks for inviting your followers. You made up for it. Hey, Healer, how's it going? Hey, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, you have me on all the platforms now? Oh, you need to send hearts on Periscope, right? I look great on YouTube. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thanks for following me and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Did you draw from the bottom up rather than from the top down? I did both. I kind of like met at the nose, actually. Indeed. By deciding that you didn't care whether the vase was symmetrical or not, and drawing any old memorized profile just to finish with the exercise? No, I tried to make mine symmetrical. I did. It wasn't great, but it's okay. With this last decision, the verbal system won and the visual system lost because the vase will not be symmetrical, something that seems to upset both modes. Let me ask you a few more questions. Did you use your eraser to fix up your drawing? Yes. Hey Tito, how's it going? If so, did you feel guilty? If so, why? The visual system, which is largely without language or verbal rules, just keeps looking for ways to solve the problem according to another kind of logic, visual logic. Aw, thank you, Jordan. Yeah, we're doing different things. He's got a really high energy, awesome dance party show going tonight that I encourage you guys to hang out with. Hey, Roland or Roland. And then for us here, we're just kind of learning on a Saturday night. I wouldn't rather do anything but this. I love being here with you guys. And I waited for as many people to not be live as possible. And then more people started going live. And I was like, it's almost 3 a.m. I need to go live. And if you don't know why, hello, Vahid, because I do 3 hours of content every single day on this channel. So I've only done 1 hour so far. And I did do extra content last night, our Friday night scope, which was fun. But I like to do 3 hours if I can. I'd rather be even ahead of myself. Hey, Kevin! Yeah, Kevin's on Instagram now, too. There's my hubby. Hi! Hello. That's Mr. Perfect. That's my perfect husband. Hey, Maria! I don't know, can you guys see him? Oh, you guys probably couldn't see him on Instagram, but that's okay. Peekaboo! Oh, no, maybe you did see him. Hello! Yeah, they can see him. Mikey was just in here. Your friend, Mikey. Oh, he was. He left. He up right now? He came in and he said, go to bed. It's a crazy evening for Periscope Avenue. Yeah, I know, always, right? It's Saturday night. May I contact you through your email and ask a couple simple questions about your setup? Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to do that. You see, everyone sees him. Okay, good. Everybody sees my husband. This is good. You're very lucky to see him because he's very hot. Jordan says hi. What's up? Maria says, I can see you. Forget about it. I'm reading about video games. I'm going to go play. He's reading about video games. Now he's going to go play. Say bye. Bye, Mr. Perfect. Enjoy your video games. All right, we're at 14,000 super hearts. So when we get 6,000 more super hearts, when we have 20,000 super hearts, we're going to let off both of the cash cannons. All right, to sum up, this is the point of the seemingly simple vase faces exercise. In order to draw a perception, something that you see with your eyes, hot. Yeah, he's hot. Hot. Hi, Ricardo. Rocking out to the awesome marriage we have. Well, thank you for rocking out to our marriage. I don't know what that means. It sounds questionable, but it's fine. It's good. Okay. It sounds bad, but I think it's good. It sounds bad, but I think it's good. Yeah. You must make a mental shift to the visual spatial brain mode that is specialized for this task, which is the right brain, which is what we talk about with this book the whole time. It's all about drawing with the right side of the brain. And I feel that my nails are dirty and I'm going to be pointing at things. So I'm just going to clean them really quickly. What world are we living in? What do you mean? We're in upstate New York. Is that what you mean? America? 2018, January 21st, almost 3 a.m. Thank you, Jordan. I do feel really, really blessed to have found each other. I really do. I feel so lucky. When you have your mating all figured out, you have your mate, you trust them, you have like a free relationship. Oh my God, it's so amazing. It's like you just have to worry about so much less and you can focus on other things. Oh, did I go on date? No, I just got ready for the scope for y'all. But thanks. Okay. I did do my hair and makeup. I just, you know, it's Saturday night, I figured why not go for it. Hey, Marty. The difficulty of making the shift from verbal to visual mode often causes a crunch of conflicts. Didn't you feel it? To reduce the discomfort of the conflict, you stopped to make a new start. Yes, you guys are very special. Perhaps at that point you gave yourself instructions. That is, you gave your brain instructions to shift gears or change strategy or don't do this, do that, or whatever terms you may have used to cause a cognitive shift to a different mode. Because we're so in sync. Yeah, I mean, you got to get out there, meet new people. That's how you're going to do best. Hey, Jeff Powell, let me just close this. I'll keep it open a little bit in case the cat wants to join us. Back to work. There are numerous solutions to the mental crunch of the vase faces exercise. Perhaps you found a unique or unusual solution. To capture your personal solution in words, you might write down what occurred on the back of your drawing. I don't really want to. Hi, Lenny. Salam. You'll be back if you can find your charger. That's fine. You can bounce around through. I know there's a lot of great scopes going on right now. I do not judge you for being in and out. But I didn't put my little signature on my drawing last time, so let's see what we have here. Did I? I don't think so. I forget what my little signature even looks like. Just FY. FYT. There we go. Boom, signed it. Now it's official. Official. Oh yeah. Now it's a Femme Yoga Taylor original. I think it already was, but whatever. Now it's official. Okay. Back to the book. Hey, Contradictions. Good to see you too. How's it going? Why am I so hot? I've cranked up the heat too high before this broadcast, I think. How's my shirt look? Wait, it's backwards. This. Yeah. Navigating a drawing in right hemisphere mode. When you did your drawing of the vase faces, you probably drew the first profile mainly in left hemisphere mode, like the European navigator, taking one step at a time and naming the parts one by one. Hi, Soner. I'm from upstate New York. Where are you from? Meme open? Meme? Hey, Fit Girl. How's it going? The second profile needed to be drawn in right hemisphere mode. Like the navigator from the South Sea Islands of Truk, you needed to scan constantly to adjust the direction of the line. Hey, Kevin on Twitch. Hello. It's so fun to see you commenting on all the different platforms we're live on. We're live on 4 platforms. And we have 2 different camera angles. Instagram has its own little camera angle. Hey. Did I miss something? All is well. Thank you. Hope the same for you. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you. Oh, Fit Girl, thank you for the super hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Look at all those emojis, Kevin. Wolf emoji. Pounding emoji. No, I don't speak Turkish. Sorry. You speak English, though. That's impressive. We don't have a heart race. You guys want a heart race? You wanna have a heart race, Oh, crap. I was logged in this whole time. It's okay. It wasn't that serious of a heart race anyway. Alright, so we're logged out. We want to go to egg drop. Femme Yoga Taylor. My upper arm's looking very strong tonight. Thank you, Jeffrey. How are you tonight? You love my nighttime reads. Thank you, Sean. I'm going to get back to reading in just a second. I just wanted to get the heart race ready to go. Alright, so once you guys tap some hearts, I'll get the heart race up on the screen. Hey, Hakan, how are you? Boops. Boop. How's that? How was that for you? Just hopping around to show some love on each platform. Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Let me know if you find anything weird on any of the platforms, anything glitchy. Okay, you probably found that naming the parts, such as forehead, nose, or mouth, seemed to confuse you. It was better not to think of the drawing as a face. Yeah, nice, Jeffrey. Well, thank you. Thank you for the Super Hearts contradictions. Thank you so much. Once we get to 20,000 Super Hearts, we're going to let off the cash cannon. So we're at 14,514 right now. Seemed fine across the board. Oh, the heart race? Wait, what about? I'm just going to put the heart race on. Boom! Thanks for the hearts. Just a couple people. We'll get some more tapping hearts soon, I imagine. Maybe. It was easier to use the shape of the space between the two profiles as your guide. Stated differently, oh, it looked good across the board. Oh, on all the platforms. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for the hearts as well. What is nationality? USA, Spain, American? American, yes. Whoa. Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind reporting anything that's sexually inappropriate on Periscope. Hello, Boat. My name's Taylor, not pretty. I appreciate the compliment, but I am happily married, so we'll just call each other by our names, shall we? Okay. Stated differently, it was easiest not to think at all. That is, not to think in words. In right hemisphere mode drawing, the mode of the artist, if you do use words to think, you ask yourself only such things as, where does that curve start? I platonically love you back, and I'm, okay, maybe I'll come to Istanbul one day. I'm gonna come to Egypt. I'm coming to Egypt in like a month. What are you missing, Lisa, on YouTube? Oh, you're missing some perv trolling happening a little bit. That's all. How deep is that curve? What is that angle relative to the vertical edge of the paper? How long is that line relative to the one I've just drawn? Okay. As I scan across to the other side, where is that point relative to the distance from the top or bottom edge of the paper? Those are right mode questions, spatial, relational, and comparative. Notice that no facial features are named. No statements are made, no conclusions drawn. Are you typing in your credit card number? Hello, 5399625513. These are cash cannons. So once we get to 20,000 Super Hearts, I'm going to shoot off all the money in these cash cannons because I'm giving away $500 on this channel on January 27th, 1 week from today. So yeah, come join us. Actually, now it's 6 days away. Sorry, it took me a second. Thanks for the Super Hearts money. No statements are made, no conclusions drawn, such as the chin must come out as far as the lips, or noses are curved. Thanks, Kevin. What is learned in learning to draw? Obviously, in daily life and for most tasks, the two modes largely work together, left and right. Realistic. Hi, Steve. Your name is up here now. It's coming up very soon here. There you are, Steve. Thank you for the Super Hearts last night. What is this, Benz? This is Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. And the drawing I did last weekend, thanks for inviting your followers, Steve, you're sweet, is Vase Faces. I know there's a glare from the ring light. So the two faces that are a profile that make up a vase in the middle. Your chin comes out further than your lips. Mine does too, I think. Maybe not the top lip, though. My top lip comes out further. I don't know. You look beautiful today, Lise. You couldn't stand it on YouTube not knowing what was going on, huh? Realistic drawing of a perceived image requires a shift to a mode of thinking. Thank you, Lise, for the Super Hearts. That is fundamentally different from the one we rely on nearly all of our waking hours. Hey, East Studio, I am working. We just hit 20,000 Super Hearts. Okay. let's just finish this paragraph because I'll lose my spot. Oh my god. Thank you so much, you guys. We're gonna shoot off the cash cans. We're gonna have fun in just a second. Hello, Hola Brazil. Hello, OKLM. This kind of drawing may be one of the relatively few activities that require mainly one mode. The visual mode, mostly unassisted by the verbal mode. Thank you for the Super Heartsy Studio. There are other examples. Athletes and dancers, for instance, seem to perform best by quieting their verbal system during performances, often called being in the zone. Interestingly, however, a person who needs to shift in the other direction, from visual to verbal mode, can also experience conflict. A surgeon once told me that while operating on a patient, he would find himself unable to name the instruments. He would hear himself saying to an attendant, "Give me the, the thingamajig." Okay, let's just pause there to let off the cash cannons. Thank you for the super hearts, Steve. So every 20,000 super hearts, well, every 10,000 super hearts is worth one cash cannon, which has roughly half of the $500 that I'm going to be giving away here on the channel on January 27th. So if you want to win, you just have to be here live. You don't have to pay any money to enter to win, and I'll tell you how to win when you come in that day. So we just hit 20,000 super hearts. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Lise for being the stream boss, and get ready for $500 to come at you. 3, 2, 1. I feel money in my hair. I think I got it. Thank you for the super hearts, you guys. All right, now we gotta load them up. Okay, this is it's fun to shoot them off and kick around and be crazy, but then cleaning it up, it's like, all right, now I gotta clean it up. Money guns, yeah, they're called cash cannons. And I got them from Dan on Fleek, one of my top sponsors. I do really enjoy firing off the cannons a lot, yes. I do. It's true. It's true. Because it means that you guys are supporting the channel, that you're finding value in the channel. Oh, I got one behind you guys. Okay. Where is Dan? Maybe at work. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Whew. Thanks for the super heart, Steve. Oh my god, are we at 40,000 now? You want the job picking up money? I know it's a good job, right? But it's not my money for long. We're at 25,000, so if we get 5 more thousand, we can load up another cash cannon. And if we get 15 more thousand, then we're loading up both cash cannons and we're setting them off right away. I love it. This is so fun. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's my dream to provide value to you guys. So let me know what you like, what you don't like, and I cater my content to my sponsors. Drawing on the right side of the brain. You got it, Lenny. Thank you for the super hearts also. And are you trying to tell me to go back like a boss? Thank you, Steve. Okay. The first step, gotta please everyone. We gotta read, we gotta party, we gotta do it all, okay? The first step in learning to draw, therefore, turns out not to be learning to draw. Paradoxically, it means learning to access at will that system in the brain that is the appropriate one for drawing. You don't know what you love more, yoga, angel wings, book readings, or cash cannons? Oh yeah, I could put my angel wings on. Thanks, Dan on Fleek. Yeah, thanks for the cash cannons. Hi. Hi, Alaska. How are you? Welcome back. It was nice meeting you last night. Did I run away from heaven? Yeah. Hey, 1 Inch Johnson, how are you? You haven't been here in a while. We miss you. What have you been doing? Steve, you're the stream boss. I'm also doing fine, yeah. Are there people paying money for this? Well, those hearts, those sparkly hearts coming up here on the sides, those are monetized hearts. Those are a way that you guys showing appreciation for the channel and contributing to the channel's future and improvement, and always trying to improve quality and potentially increasing quantity also in the future. Thank you for all those super hearts, eStudio. Innocence. I don't know if I'm that innocent, and I definitely can't burp on command. Let's see, what were we just talking about? Like, we're going to be traveling to Egypt soon, and basically these people on the list, they tell me what they like, I do that more. They tell me what they don't like, I do it less. And we're on a 30-day running schedule. So whoever's sponsoring the most during those days has the most control over the content. But you find, do the wings pick up at all with Taylor Moon if you mapped them somehow? Maybe, but you could still see my face. Like, I have to figure out a way to make it that you don't see me, that you just see, like, I don't know, I would need like a green suit or something. Don't let you sidetrack me, it's okay. That's what we're here for, right? You don't like Vegemite or Foster's beer, you try it once and you could die. I've tried Vegemite on this channel before. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was more I was going to say, but let's just focus on what we're here to talk about anyway. 2. Hi. Hi, Kutlua. Putting it another way, accessing the visual mode of the brain, the appropriate mode for drawing, causes you to see in the special way an artist sees. You can't sleep. I won't sing to you, but I will whisper draw after this broadcast, if that helps. Kutlu. 23,000. Okay, yeah, so when we get to 30,000, then we have one more cash cannon loaded up. What am I doing? I don't even have them in the shop. Jeez. Amateur mistake. There they are. Back in the house with the cash cannons. I platonically love you all. The artist's way of seeing is different from ordinary seeing. Hey, Michael, how are you? And requires an ability to make mental shifts by conscious volition. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Perhaps more accurately, an artist sets up conditions that cause a cognitive shift to happen. That is what a person who is trained in drawing does, and that is what you're about to learn. Locked and loaded. Whisper draw? Okay, take all my super hearts right now, please. Oh, you like ASMR drawing? Yay! I don't know what that says, unfortunately. I don't speak French. Again, this ability to see things differently and to enable insight to rise to conscious level has many uses in life. You're working a lot. Well, I hope that this helps you take your mind off things. Aside from drawing, not the least of which is creative problem solving. Keeping the conflict-causing vase faces lesson in mind. Now you're back to being a hermit? Okay, well, welcome back to your home. Beauty of humanity. Thank you, Tom. Good night, Steve. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for being the stream boss. Thanks for being a sponsor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. I appreciate you, and you're a moderator now. So if you ever want to use egg drop to block anyone, you have the power. And I hope you sleep well. How have you been missing ASMR drawing? I've only done it twice now, the past 2 weekends. So they're on my YouTube channel, though. At least one of them is. Okay, wait, a lot of love happening here. Okay. Please try the next exercise, one that I designed to reduce conflict between the 2 brain modes, reducing conflict instead of invoking it. The purpose of this exercise is just the reverse of the previous one. The beauty of Periscope. Oh, nice. Hi, Mark. Yeah, these are the last 30 days, Michael. So what did we learn so far? I've been starting to see things differently. I'm looking at perspective differently, the edges of things, lines, shadows, light sources. I'm already starting to see differently, and I've only done one instructed drawing. Thank you, Tom. I don't always wear makeup. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like I said, I try to kind of give everyone a little bit of something for everybody, Upside down drawing. Well, we're about to learn about upside down now. We just got done talking about last week's assignment and why we did this, the base faces, and now we're moving on to this week's assignment, which is upside down drawing. You don't know if it was a dude or not because this is an anonymous sponsor. Upside down drawing, making the shift to right mode. Familiar things do not look the same when they are upside down. We automatically assign a top, a bottom, and sides to the things we perceive, and we expect to see things oriented in the usual way, that is, right side up. In upright orientation, we can recognize familiar things, name them, and quickly categorize them by matching what we see with our stored memories and concepts. You are you, and don't let people treat you wrong. It's a beautiful mark. I love it. Thank you. Why do I look so crooked? Like, am I leaning? Why does this look, is this high? Does that look more normal? I feel like that looks a little bit better. All right, you've been to Turkey, you don't recommend it? All right. Turn your phone sideways for the full cinema experience. Well, my next broadcast for Whisper Drawing will be in portrait mode. The wings? No, I think the wings are okay. How are we in the US? I think we're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I'm very grateful for my life and every single person that's part of it, which is all of you. When an image is upside down, the visual clues don't match. Hi, Vaz. The message is strange and the brain becomes confused. Hey, Charlene. We see the shapes in the areas of light and shadow, but the image doesn't call forth the immediate naming that we're used to. We don't particularly object to looking at upside down pictures unless we're called on to name the image. Then the task becomes exasperating. Seen upside down, even well-known faces are difficult to recognize and name. For example, the photograph in figure 4-4 is of a famous person. Do you recognize who it is? You guys recognize this dude? Oh yeah, Instagram, sorry, this one. Einstein, Lenny got it first, eStudio knew, Kevin said Albert. Sonam, yep, Sonam's on our list, one of our top sponsors. Yep, Kevin, Michael, it was Einstein, Albert Einstein. Inverted orientation causes recognition problems with other images. Your own handwriting turned upside down is probably difficult for you to figure out, although you've been reading it for years. Albert. To test this, find an old shopping list or letter in your handwriting and try to read it upside down. A complex drawing, such as the one shown upside down in the Thai polo drawing, figure 4-5, is almost indecipherable. The mind just gives up on it. Is that what this is? First you saw Picasso. Well, actually, I think we're going to be doing a Picasso drawing here. Oh, it's like really tiny. It's too tiny to really show you guys on the camera, so we'll just skip that. Okay. Upside down drawing, an exercise that reduces mental conflict. Al and you had to look at it for a while to recognize Einstein. Big talker Jimmy Knapp lives in a nice house, drives a nice car, donates. Hey, I don't sponsor his channel, so let's just spread positivity and not negativity because we all find different levels of value in the content. And I appreciate every single penny that I get from all of you. We shall use this gap in the recognition and naming abilities of the left hemisphere to allow the right mode to have a chance to take over for a while. Not to mention, you haven't sponsored, so don't talk smack. Figure 4-8 on page 55 is a reproduction of a 1920 line drawing by Pablo Picasso of the Russian composer Igor Stravinsky. And this is what we're going to be drawing. Hello, John. So this is actually a Picasso drawing. We have about 20 minutes left on Instagram. I think we're going to be able to wrap this up. We're pretty much there. Okay. No nap crap talking. No crap talking about the nap. That's funny. All right. The image is upside down. Do not turn it right side up. You'll be copying the upside down image. Yeah, I know. Exactly. See? One Johnson says, you're going to draw that upside down. That is going to be difficult. Yeah, it is going to be difficult. And wait till you see even more of this. Okay. Your drawing, therefore, will also be done upside down. That is, you will copy the Picasso drawing just as you see it. What you'll need is page, to copy, your pencil, sharpened, your drawing board and paper, and 40 minutes to an hour of uninterrupted time. So it's going to take me about an hour to draw this, maybe at least. I'm going to give myself at least an hour to do this. You can talk crap on the Napscope. There we go. There we go. Before you begin, please read through all of the following instructions. Find a place where you can be alone for an hour. Play music if you like, something without lyrics, or you may prefer silence. I'm going to prefer silence myself. As you shift into write mode, you might find that the music fades out. Finish the drawing in one sitting, allowing yourself at least 40 minutes, more if possible. And most important, do not turn either your drawing, John, or the Picasso drawing right side up until you have finished. Hi, Ryan. Turning the drawing would cause a shift back to left mode, which we want to avoid while you're learning to experience the focused right mode state of awareness. Hi, Ryan. Top of the hearts. Nice, Frankie. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may start anywhere you wish, the bottom, either side, or the top. Most people tend to start drawing at the top of the paper. Try not to figure out what you're looking at in the upside down image. It's better not to know. Simply start copying the lines. But remember, don't turn the drawing right side up. I recommend that you not try to draw the entire outline of the form and then fill in the parts. The reason is that if you make any small error in the outline, the parts won't fit inside. One of the great joys of drawing is the discovery of how the parts fit together. Therefore, I recommend that you move from line to adjacent line, space to adjacent shape, working your way through the drawing, fitting the parts together as you go. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I saw the email and I glanced at it, but there was a lot that I'm going to have to research, but hopefully I'll do it before I go to Egypt in the next month or so. And that way I'll be making money from that also in Egypt and turning this sponsorship money into even more money. That's the challenge. That's the fun part, you know, to take money and create money out of it, not to take this and then spend and see how long can I make this last, but actually leverage it and create more out of it. If you talk to yourself at all, use only the language of vision, such as this line bends this way, or that shape has a curve there, or compared to the edge of the paper, this line angles like that, and so on. What you do not want to do is to name the parts. When you come to parts that seem to force their names on you, the hands and the face, try to focus on these parts just as shapes. You might cover up with one hand or finger all but the specific line you are drawing, and then uncover each adjacent line. Alternatively, you might shift briefly to another part of the drawing. You may even want to cover most of the reproduced drawing with another piece of paper, slowly uncovering new areas as you work your way down through the drawing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll look into them, Chris, of course. That's exciting. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. A note of caution, however, some of my students find this ploy helpful, while some find it distracting and unhelpful, so covering with the paper is optional. At some point, the drawing may begin to seem like an interesting, even fascinating puzzle, rather like a jigsaw puzzle. When this happens, you will be really drawing, meaning that you have successfully shifted to write mode and you are seeing clearly. This state is easily broken. For example, if someone were to come into the room and ask, "What are you doing?" your verbal system would be reactivated and your focus and concentration would be instantly over. Hi, Gaza. Remember that everything you need to know to draw the image of Stravinsky is right in front of your eyes. All the information is right there, making it easy for you. Don't make it complicated. It really is as simple as that. Hi, Kutlua. So what I was saying, like, wait till you hear this. I can't have any verbal distractions at all. So I'm not going to be able to pay attention to the comments at all. And I'm very easily distracted. So I'm basically going to be doing this. I'll probably only be doing this on Periscope because with my floorboards here, when I lean around and move around as I'm drawing, it tends to make these loud creaks that just, it's hard to hear me on a whisper and then the loud creaking of the floorboards. So I'm going to do this in a different area in the room and I'm going to use just one phone. So I'm just going to be broadcasting to Periscope only. So make sure you're following me there and make sure, hey Amber, make sure, I mean, you're following me on Periscope. So I'll tell Mr. Perfect and the cat not to bug me. Yeah, the cat might, but the cat doesn't really say words, so um, I could limit the chat, but I won't do that because I want people to feel free to chat and have a good time. I'm just going to hide it so that I don't see any comments, and I'll just be drawing, completely focused on the drawing. I might do some whispering here and there, but mostly it's going to be pretty quiet, and you'll just mainly maybe hear me moving the paper and the pencil on the paper. You're stopping at 777? All right, that sounds good. Thank you, Ryan. No hearts, yeah, that's okay. The hearts, actually, when you hide the chat, the hearts go away too. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, am I gonna do this now? I feel like I might as well. How long did this take? Okay, about 45 minutes. A brief conclusion. So the left side of your brain is like your verbal side, your logical reason, the side that we almost always operate in. Your right side is your visual side, your spatial reasoning side, your creative artistic side, which is nonverbal. And that's the main conclusion between the two sides. So what we're doing here is we're trying to force the left side off and really engage the right side actively to hone our drawing skills. Oh, you got banned? Okay. All right. So that's it. When I come back, I'm going to be drawing this. And I just have to create myself a little space somewhere where we don't have any creaky floorboards and I can angle my phone comfortably at myself. Hey, Asif, I'm just about to jump off. Oh yeah, the cash cannon. I don't think we made it to the next level. We hit, oh yeah, we did hit 30,000. Okay, so we are, if we hit 40,000, which I think now, after what you just did, I think we're at 37. My thing didn't increase. Mine says 36,111, but I'm going to do at least one. We did hit 30,000, so we did the 2 already for our first 20,000, and then here we have the cash cannon. And we're going to do one last oh wait, Asif, wait. Oh, 40,000! Double cash cannon! Ah! Yes! It's so fun! Thank you, Asif. You know I have fun with the cash cannon. So, if you're wondering what the heck just happened, every 10,000 super hearts that we get, we load up the cash cannon. Yes, we are at 40. Thank you, Asif. And thank you. We need a speed loader for the cash cannon. Yeah, I know. I need a cash cannon assistant. And yes, money, Brian. So this money, this is $500. And this $500 represents our giveaway money. So I'm going to be giving away this $500 here on the channel live on January 27th, next weekend, next Saturday. So you can come in for your chance to win. You don't have to be a sponsor. You don't have to pay anything at all. Just come here live that day and I'll tell you how to win. No, they're just like neon. They're not glow in the dark. A cash cannon to the casino. Well, apparently you can take them to the strip clubs, which is what everyone thinks. That's what it is, basically. Dun, 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 dun. Cash cannon. Thank you, Asif. So yeah, come win $500. The reason I'm giving away $500 is because we hit 20 million super hearts. Every single super heart contributed to that total, so thank you for every single bit that you contributed. And this is my way of giving back. You guys give me so much. I figure, hey, we'll actually give away money. We give away information, knowledge, humor, positivity all day, every day. But now we're giving away actually cash. I mean, nothing's more powerful than that, right? You want to win, Gaza? Good. Oh, you give me super heart, Brian. Thank you so much. You're super. Thank you. And Asif is the stream boss now. What do I have here? Maybe under a black light. Maybe. You might be right. Need to fill it with $1 bills and make it rain on my husband? Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yes, I'm very grateful for all of that. So thank you for all the super hearts. Thank you for the super hearts, Lenny. Thank you, Brian, for the super hearts. Oops, trying to push my buttons here. Thank you, Fit Girl, for the super hearts. And everyone who had to leave, our #1 contributor, Mr. Hayden. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve. Lise, Asif, eStudio, Contradictions, and Brian for the super hearts. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the sponsors that came in at femyoga.com. Our most recent being Miss Dorita, who sent $50 and is a gold level sponsor. And right before her was Chad, the DJ Elusive here on Periscope, who I shared his broadcast actually just a few hours ago, and he sent $10 and is a bronze level sponsor. So if you want to do that, you can jump over to femyoga.com, sponsor there, and I'll be back anytime in the next few hours, because I think I'm going to set this up now, but I'm kind of hungry and I just need to make sure that I can draw for a whole hour before I go live, and I might need a nap or something. So but I have makeup on, I don't know. I'll probably be back in the next like hour or less. I don't know. I'll be here. If you want to have kind of updates on when I'm going live, everyone who's at $20 and above is in the Fem Yoga Twitter group chat where I say when I'm going live and what I'm going to be doing. So Stephen, no pet names, please. So I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for all the hearts. Frankie, who's this person? Kevin. Wow, I don't recognize so many of you guys tonight. Thank you for all the hearts. This is Ryan. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. He said, I'll be sure to drop a donation at some point eventually. I'm always grateful for your content. Thank you, and thank you, Lenny, for the super hearts. You guys are beautiful. So I'll be back, and remember, you're all worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. You too, Instagram. This has been a moment in time with Taylor. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time when we're back with whispering and quiet, and I won't be reading the comments, so we'll just be drawing, and then at the end of the broadcast I'll start speaking again when I'm done with the drawing, but it's going to be like maybe an hour of silence, so we'll see how it goes. Bye, Fit Girl. Thanks for the super hearts. Thank you for scoping. Also, you guys follow AO Bannon77, and bye, Frankie. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, Frank Jr. Sorry, I'm calling you Frankie. Thanks, Frank. Bye. Bye, Johnson.